Welcome back to Brawler's Guild. Today I have the guides for rank 5 for you. And the first fight of rank 5 is Thwack U against Wes and Sunny. And this takes place on this large stage area with like a fire curtain behind you and the speakers in the back. Each of these guys has about 15 million HP, so DPS requirement is up a little bit, however you can gain a lot of damage by cleaving them. The speakers at the back are going to shoot this drop the base spell. It deals moderate damage, you can avoid it, but it's really not a big deal. I would just pretty much just ignore this. It's negligible damage. The two abilities the guys have, the first one, Wes, he's going to just chain this fireball ability on you. You can interrupt it, but it's not really a big deal. Again, the damage is kind of negligible. The second ability, the more important one, is Sunny. He'll channel this sit down spell, which forces you to sit down, you can't take actions. As well as opening yourself up to criticals, there's another mechanic where sound waves go across the stage, and you need to jump over these. However, you can't jump over them if you're sitting down. So when the sound waves come, make sure you have interrupts on Sunny to stop sit down. Besides that, there's a few dancers that come into the fight every now and then. They don't have any abilities, and they die to the cleave pretty easily, so they're not really much of an issue. Basically, just jump over the sound waves and the rest of the fight just falls into place. The next fight of rank 5 is Razorgrin, and this is a shark who's found himself a little out of place. All he's going to do is just flop around, kind of like a useless Magikarp, except in this case he has a deadly frontal attack called Bite. If you get hit by the bite, you're probably going to get one shot or at most two shot, so as a ranged DPS, super easy, just keep away from him. As a melee DPS, you need to circle around him constantly. He turns pretty slowly, so just keep to his back, watch which direction he's trying to turn in, and stay out of the frontal cone, because it can make very quick work of you. He has a little bit more HP than the previous bosses, so it's pretty much an endurance test. Can you keep avoiding the bite and kill the boss in time? Overall not very difficult though, but he does have potential to catch you off guard if you're not careful. The next fight of rank 5 is another repeat fight, the Leper Gnome Quintet. And these 5 gnomes, they have 13.6 million HP each, however they start at various levels of HP, they're not all on 100%. You can AoE them pretty well. They're going to stack this debuff on you, a Leper's Spew. I think it stacks up to about 30 stacks and deals increasing damage. However, I suspect the Leper's Spew is still dealing damage an amount of damage equal to the previous expansion. So even at 30 stacks, the damage does basically nothing. So yeah, the fight's a little bit broken. Pretty much just stand still on AoE and you're done. The next fight here is Blackmange, and this is the Deadly Worgen Pirate. You'll notice right away at the end of the arena, there's a line of cannons. And what's going to happen is there are fuses to each of these cannons. As a fuse goes towards the cannon, like it reaches the end, it hits the cannon, and the cannon fires, and if you're in front of that cannon, you'll die instantly. So what you need to do is keep moving between the lanes, try and stay on the lanes that have long fuses so you're not going to be in danger anytime soon. However, sometimes the fuses do randomly speed up. I don't know if that's an intended mechanic or if it's something that's broken, but sometimes the fuses will go really fast and catch you off guard. In addition to this, Blackmange himself is going to do a charge attack, and he just charges across the room. I think the main idea of this mechanic is to sort of mess up with your camera view and screw your perspective. It makes it a little bit more difficult to dodge the cannons. So take some time to reposition him, get yourself a good angle on the cannons where you can see everything that's happening around you, and just keep dodging left to right as necessary. And with that, we've cleared rank 5, so stay tuned for the next video and the rank 6 guides.